used various punches and dies from Stampin' Up, papers from Stampin' Up, and cardstock from K & Company, and I believe it's the My Mind's Eye Love Me collection from last year. Yeah, it's just a mix of everything, a little bit of everything in this. The first card that I'm going to show you, it's a 3.5 by 11, and it's folded in half. So it's a little card. It's smaller than the normal A2 size, and I've been loving making this size. I've watched Beata Johns on Fresh and Fun on her blog, and she makes a lot of these size cards, and I've actually grown to really like this size much better than the A2 size. So I did some embossing. I stamped the hearts. It's just a dollar heart from the dollar store, and I embossed it. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but I used Primrose Petals color from Stampin' Up, and I also punched the owl and did the various layers, and I put some googly eyes. Then I punched out some hearts that actually come with the same punch, the owl's punch, and this is a little cutout. I just made it into a ticket size saying from one of the K & Company's collection pack. And right here I made a vellum rose out of the Spellbinders Rose Creations, and I learned this from I'm not quite sure, I can't remember the name, but if you want to know, or I'll put it in the description box below. And I had some of this heart lace trim in my stash. It's really cute. And then I did some old-fashioned, I have a sewing machine which I usually sew on my cards, but I just used my Stampin' Up matte pack and paper piercer, and I just pierced around the edges. You can see that. It's kind of hard to see on camera, I think. And then I just rounded the corners with my corner chopper. So this is one, and it's blank inside, and I might stamp a Happy Valentine's sentiment or something inside, but I'm not quite sure yet. So that's number one. Number two, along the same lines, same thing with the paper piercing, the embossing with the pool party from Stampin' Up. I actually used some just letter stamps to make this banner, and write "Who Loves You," and I stamped the heart. It came with that. It was actually a Stampin' Up letter stamps, little tiny letter stamps from years back. It's not available anymore. I used the same heart trim, lace trim, my corner chopper again, and the little hearts. And the only difference on this one is I made a little rosette out of the paper collection, and that paper collection right here is the Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper for Valentine's Day. And again, blank inside. So there's those two, and then here's one that I used my Spellbinders hearts die, the scallop and the regular, and I used some water scrap bling around the rhinestones, around the edges, and the heart is popped up on dimensionals, and I stamped and embossed this little hearts from, I believe it is, it's an old collection stamp set from, actually it's American Crafts. I have it right here. And it's a really nice collection, and it's actually called One and Only, and I got this quite a few years back, but I really love it. So I just stamped and embossed this little heart in the pool party, and some Mayart's organdy ribbon from Want to Scrap, tied a bow, and just tied a little bow with the white baker's twine to go with that one. So that's blank inside also. And then the next two are a little bit plain. I just thought they were very beautiful, that they really didn't need any more embellishments. I stamped and embossed this with the primrose petals, and then I put some of the Want to Scrap bling in the centers of all the hearts. I don't know if you can see them. And some more of the heart lace trim, and then there's this little new Stampin' Up! Punch that comes in the celebrations. If you spend $50 or more, you can choose, and so I chose the punch, and there's a coordinated stamp set that you can also get for if you spend another $50. And then I just put a little, distressed it around the edges with the primrose petals, and did some more paper piece piercing around the edges again. And this one I did stamp Happy Valentine's Day in the center, which was just a $1 stamp from the dollar store, but I really love the font. And then this is my last one in the set. This is just actually a $1 stamp, and this little heart is from Technique Tuesday's Allie Edwards stamp set. That's from years back too, but I believe it's still available. This one is called, let's see, I'm not quite sure actually what this one is called, but, oh, it's called Love All. And these are the stamps that you get in it. Really nice collection, very loving. So I used that and did some embossing and another bit of the heart lace trim, and using the same punch that I used on the other card from Stampin' Up. It's a little curly labels punch, that's what it's called. And then I just actually cut it out again, and then cut it down the center and put it on the ends to give it a little bit more dimension, and that's also popped up. Yep. So in this one I also stamped the Happy Valentine's Day sentiment inside. So there is my part 3. There is a part 4 and 5 coming. I hope you enjoyed my cards, and thank you for watching.